What if I told you that your pocket change could get you executed in Tudor England? Hi, I'm Claire Ridgway, historian, author and founder of the Anne Boleyn Files, and today I'm going to be diving into a story of royal reform, economic chaos, and one of Queen Elizabeth I's boldest and smartest moves, the recoinage of 1561. On this day in Tudor history, the 10th of July 1561, Elizabeth visited the Tower of London's Mint to inspect her brand new silver coins. Coins designed to clean up the mess left by her father, Henry VIII, and her half-brother, Edward VI. Their financial meddling had plunged England into an economic crisis, and Elizabeth had to fix it. But how did Tudor money actually work? Why were some coins literally deadly to handle? And what secrets did the Tower Mint hold? Let's break down the world of Tudor coins, from angels and crowns to clipping, counterfeiting, and the Queen's masterstroke that helped save England's economy. Let's start with the basics of Tudor money. In Tudor times, there were two main accounting units, the pound and the mark. Now, neither of these were actual coins. They were used for bookkeeping. The pound, abbreviated to L or Li for Libra, Latin for pound, is where we get our pound sign. A mark was 2/3 of a pound, 13 shillings and 4p. Now, in the UK, we're used to a decimal system today, 100p in a pound, but the Tudors used a more complicated one. 12p in a shilling and 20 shillings in a pound, which means 240p in a pound. And their abbreviations were different too. D for pence, denarius, and S for shillings, solidus. So you'd often see prices written as 2s 4d, 2 shillings and 4p, for example. Now let's talk coins. Before the Tudor period, coins were mostly silver. But in 1344, Edward III had introduced gold coins, and that kicked off a long history of gold and silver currency in England. By Elizabeth I's reign, here's what was in circulation. Gold coins. Well, we had the sovereign, worth £1, 10 shillings. There was the pound coin from 1583, worth 20 shillings or 240p. The rial, that was worth 15 shillings. The half pound, 10 shillings. The angel, also 10 shillings. The half angel, 5 shillings. The crown, worth 5 shillings. The half crown, 2 shillings and 6p. And the quarter angel, also 2 shillings and 6p. Then there was a collection of silver coins. The shilling, 12p. 6p. A groat, which was worth 4p. The threepence or 3p. The half groat, which was worth 2p, the 3 halfpence, the penny, the 3 farthing, which was worth 3/4 of a pence, and the halfpenny or halfpenny. The angel was one of the most widely used gold coins, and the crown was extremely common too. But coin clipping was a real issue. People shaved off slivers of precious metal from the coins, and they hoarded it or used it to make counterfeits. It was considered high treason. Yes, punishable by death. The famed Isaac Newton, when he became warden of the Mint later on, was brilliant at tracking down counterfeiters, which led to his promotion to Master of the Mint in 1699. And Frenchman Eloy Mestral, who introduced the horse-powered screw press to England, which made coin making far more efficient, became involved in counterfeiting. The screw press didn't take off due to Mint employees not liking it, and Mestral was dismissed. It's thought that poverty led him to start counterfeiting coins, and he was hanged for it in 1578. Now let's talk about how coins were made at the Tower Mint, where Elizabeth I visited in 1561. Since Edward I's time, the Mint had been housed in the Tower of London. In the 16th century, it stretched across a large area known as Mint Street. Coins were handmade. Workers melted gold or silver, created metal discs, placed them between engraved dies, and hammered them. It was tough and dangerous. Lost fingers and eyes weren't uncommon, and poisonous gases even killed some workers in the 1560s. And there's a bizarre tale from the 1540s of a man named William Foxley who worked at the mint, and he fell into a 14-day coma, woke up unharmed, and allegedly lived another 40 years. But now the problem of debasement. Between 1544 and 1551, under Henry VIII and Edward VI, the government reduced the silver content in coins to fund wars. More coins for less silver meant profit, but it also wrecked public confidence. Prices rose, people hoarded good coins, and it created chaos. And that's why Elizabeth's 1561 recoinage was so important. She called in problem coins and marked them. She restored proper silver content, and she rebuilt confidence in English currency. A smart, calculated reform that helped stabilise England's economy. So next time you read about a Tudor courtier getting 50 marks a year or Elizabeth giving a gift of 20 angels, you'll know exactly what that means. And all of this was tied to Elizabeth I's initiative, starting with that visit to the Mint on the 10th of July 1561. Thank you so much for watching, and do give this video a like and subscribe for more Tudor history, and feel free to ask questions in the comments. And let me know which Tudor coin would you have liked in your purse.